Anger, bitterness, and resentment are not shields that are used to protect us from being burned again. Peace, chosen ones. Happy Owl Wisdom Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. This is the Mystic Owl speaking, and today I would like to speak about letting go of pain, hurt, and resentment, and how that puts you into a powerful spiritual position when you do. We don't need apologies to move forward. We really just need to realize and actualize our own personal energy, that our energy and our energy alone is so sacred, way too sacred to be anchored into someone else's lower vibration, into someone else's misery, someone else's anger, someone else's hate. I think that a lot of people think that holding a grudge or being resentful and being angry means that you have one up on the other person, and that could not be further from the truth. All of that energy, all of your precious energy is actually being used in a very harmful way towards yourself. Now, we don't want to use our energy to harm anyone, but especially not ourselves. And that's exactly what happens when you refuse to let go. Not necessarily forgive. I know forgiveness is a doctrine that a lot of people don't like to practice and don't like to get into. I'm not necessarily saying forgiveness should be put on the table for everyone. Me personally, I believe in forgiveness. But if you don't want to forgive, you don't have to. It's not necessarily forgiveness that I'm talking about. It's letting go of the hate, of the anger, of the resentment, because those energetic bodies will eventually start to destroy our bodies from the inside out, especially when you have a lot of anger taking over your heart chakra to where love and patience and acceptance are blocked from entering. That'll start causing problems everywhere else, in your physical body, in your mental body, your spiritual body. It'll start showing up as sickness, disease, mental illness even. And that's because that type of energy has to be released, even though it's hard. I've been in my own situations to where I did not want to let go of the hate. I did not want to let go of the anger. I didn't want to let go of the pain. But once I did, many, many years later, it was almost as if a physical and spiritual weight was lifted off of my shoulders. Like the difference was night and day. Like me personally, when I let go of my own anger, hate, and resentment towards people, places, and situations that I've been through in life, you can see the change in my skin tone. I'm a couple shades lighter today. And there's nothing wrong with being light or dark or whatever. I'm just saying, letting go of that energy literally changed me. Like it literally changed my skin color back to its original state, because I was so angry and I was so heavy and I was so mad that you could literally see it. You could feel it radiating off of me. And I did my own personal detoxes, like praying and fasting. And me personally, forgiveness. You don't have to practice the doctrine of forgiveness. We really just need to heal ourselves. We really just need to put the pain and the hurt and the anger down. We have to let it go. Because if we don't let it go, it stays with us. And it doesn't stay with us in one spot or one place. It stays with us everywhere, every day, in everything that we do. A lot of these people who have hurt others maliciously, intentionally, when we hold on to that pain, that anger, and resentment, they're just out in the world living their lives, not even caring, sometimes not even remembering what they said or did to hurt us. But we remember, we hold on to it, we carry it, and it's not fair to our bodies. It's not fair to our mind, to our spirit team, who work so hard to protect us. It's not fair to us when we work hard to protect ourselves. This is why it's good practice to let it go, to put it down. This is how you heal yourself. This is how you move on. This is how you enter into spaces that you would have never thought that you could enter. Because when you let go of pain, hurt, anger, and resentment, you start to vibrate at a different frequency, at a higher frequency, a frequency that most people cannot reach. And honestly, they probably will never reach it because the weight, the spiritual weight of hate is so heavy, of resentment, of bitterness and anger is so heavy. It'll weigh you down to the point where it can physically prevent you from moving forward, all because you're being weighed down in the spirit. And I'm not saying whatever they did is right or okay, but I am saying that your peace of mind is more valuable than who they are and what they did. A lot of the pain and anger and hurt and resentment that we have towards other people for what they did, whatever they did, those people were just hurt people themselves. And a lot of these people think from a very dark and selfish space. If I hurt, you should hurt too. This happened to me, so this should happen to you too. And when we hold on to the things that they said to us and did to us, we become just like them. And that is the last thing we want to be like, is a miserable, hurt person. And speaking of the doctrine of forgiveness, it has nothing to do with the other person. It's all for you. It's all for your healing. It's all for your benefit. It's all to help you to move forward, to progress forward, to do the things that you've always wanted to do, but were too afraid, or you felt like you were being blocked or held back. The forgiveness is for you. And you never have to tell this person that you forgive them. You never have to speak to them again. You never have to see them again. This has nothing to do with them. This is a personal forgiveness session. It doesn't require other people. That's when you take your power back, when you stop the internal war going on inside of your chest, inside of your head because of someone else. We learn the lessons, we lock the gate, and we keep them out of our energy, out of our frequency, including spiritually. We keep them out of our minds. We keep them out of our hearts. Guard your heart like it's the most precious gift, ruby, gem, diamond in the world, because it is. Out of the mouth, the heart speaks. And this is why so many people are content with being so evil and mean and spewing so much hate, because that's the type of energy that they carry in their heart. So that's what's going to come out of their mouth. And what comes out of their mouth is what shows up in their physical. What comes out of our mouth is what shows up in our physical. That's why we speak life and love and peace and protection over ourselves and others, but especially ourselves. It's best practice to get into a position where no one can trigger a mean, nasty, bitter, hateful reaction out of you. This is one of the highest forms of spiritual leverage. When you and your thoughts are completely free, completely sovereign, they are not being taken over by hurt, pain, and resentment. And when you do that, you become unshakable, untouchable, because now your heart space, your heart chakra remains soft and open and vibrant and full of life, even after going through and surviving some of the darkest times, some of the wildest fires. When you can still be peaceful and kind in the midst of all of that, all of your blessings come on the back end. All of your blessings come from spirit. And eventually it'll be so many blessings you won't even be able to keep count, because your cup will overflow. And I'm speaking from experience. I don't even count my blessings anymore. I'm just grateful and thankful for everything. I lost count of the blessings years ago when I let go of a lot of hurt, pain, and resentment. Every little detail is a blessing, is the way I see it today. It's too many blessings to count. The real freedom lives in peace. If you stay to the end, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to tune into next week's Our Wisdom Wednesday for more spiritual guidance and insight. And as always, speak life over yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Trust yourself and protect yourself. I love you, chosen ones. Peace.